Hey everybody, it's Chris, and I am here to do a fun project with you today. I am making a Batman sign for Jim for his birthday, and his birthday is like just a week and a half away, so I am really pushing the envelope here and trying to get this done, but hopefully I can get everything dried in time and so that it's ready for his birthday. So what I'm working on is an MDF oval that I cut out, and I have a projector, and I went online and found this Batman logo, and then I traced it onto MDF, and that is this oval that I have here. I also traced the Batman logo itself, which will be a separate piece. And I decided I had seen something similar to this online, and I thought it was really cool and immediately thought of him, and I think he would really enjoy it, but I kind of changed it up a bit because I did add this back piece, and then the Batman logo will be raised up off of this, and then I'll have LED lights behind it. So I'll show it to you when it's all completed, but today I'm just going to do the pour. And I'm using a combination of blues today, and I've already got my cups layered so that you didn't have to watch all of that. But I mixed up the Indanthrene blue, hopefully I'm saying that right, from Liquitex. And then I also have Payne's Gray, Cerulean Blue, Custom Silver. My custom silver is the Liquitex Basic Silver along with the Rust-Oleum glitter paint that I've shared with you a lot because I love bling in my pours. And then I also have mineral blue, ultramarine, pale blue, and then I've also added a little bit of white in the Artist Loft Flow Acrylic White, and I think I might kind of toying with the idea of just kind of plopping a little bit down through the middle of it as well, just to add a little bit more in, because I kind of forgot to add it as I was doing my cups. I have sprayed my cups with WD-40 silicone spray just so that the paints will release. This I think is about a 12 by, well, it's actually a little bit wider than 12 here, but I know it's about 24 inches long. So I've poured about 16 ounces of paint, and hopefully that will be enough. I plan to flip them and then kind of just keep my paint in the middle and then tilt it out. So I'm going to go ahead and flip these over and let's see what we get. So the MDF was prepped with Bullseye 123 primer, and I did use it out of a spray can this time. Sometimes I'll use it out of a can and just use a brush, but I kind of took the quick way out this time and used the spray can. So that was sprayed with the Bullseye 123 primer a couple of days ago, and then I also lightly sanded it today before we started, just to make sure. Sometimes they feel kind of rough, I think. So I went ahead and sanded it down. You can tell that my oval is not really an oval as I'm looking at it now. I was like, oh, I didn't do as good of a job as I thought cutting it out, but I was challenged with the scroll saw for sure, because it was not what I was used to. So okay, so let's pull these guys off and see what we get. Probably should have brought that down here a little bit further. So let's go ahead and tip it a little bit and see if I can get it to run this way a bit, because otherwise it's might be a little bit of a fight to get it all covered. And I'm going to pull this one a little bit slower. There we go. Just to see if I can't get that paint out on there. The colors are very pretty. So the original one that I had seen, they had put yellow lights in behind the black Batman, which obviously is very cool, but I really wanted to incorporate the paint pouring into it, I guess. So I decided that I would add an extra piece to it and pour the blue. So I can see that I've got some stuff here, and let me see if I can get that out real quick. I think my Indanthrene blue was not quite mixed up as well as I wanted it to be, and I really don't want chunks in this, so I'm just going to kind of mix this before we get started in tilting, and hopefully I won't end up with big bubbles. All right, so that's looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and torch it to pop the air bubbles. And my paints have all been mixed with my pouring medium, and I saw another chunk here just as I started to torch that. And my pouring medium is Floetrol and Glue All. I'll put the recipe in the description for you, but it really seems to work well for me. So, all right. I think I've got those broken up a little bit. So let's see if we can tilt this and see what we get. I can definitely see the glitter, which that makes me happy. I don't know that Jim, I don't think Jim is much of a glitter guy, but that's okay. I think he'll like it. My hope was that by putting the glitter in it, it would kind of sparkle and give it a more interesting effect when it was lit up too. All right, so I want to tip it back up and get the paint back where it needs to be. And just gonna set it down and make sure that all my edges are covered. Wow, that's really amazing. I just love all the blues. I'm so a purple girl, and purples and pinks, but I have to say that when I do blue pours, they really do turn out beautiful. All right, guys, so this is gonna sit a very short time, and we're gonna hope that I don't mess it up by varnishing it too soon. I'm hoping that since the air conditioning is on, that the humidity will help to dry it quickly. Then I will pop back on and show you what it looks like when it's finished. See you soon. Okay, everybody, here is the finished Batman sign for Jim's birthday. I did take some photos so that you can see kind of what my process was after it was poured. I did put the LED lights on, and it's actually got the blue light behind it. And unfortunately, it's not very dark out right now, but I still think it looks really cool. And I may try to pop a picture on at the end of the video to show you what it looks like in the dark. But all in all, I think it turned out pretty good. It's not perfect. But you know what? I'm not perfect, so that's okay. I think, all in all, I think it turned out to be a really cool project, and I think he's gonna love it. So I can't wait till he gets home so I can show it to him. If you have any questions, please let me know, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.